Oh yeah. Get in there with D Black. Oh, I just took exhaust right. I took a shot of exhaust right to the mouth. We're good, we're good. What's happening, fellas, ladies? 775 Supermoto on yet another ride. Thanks for tagging along. We have no agenda today, no destination, just some nice weather and a motorcycle. So let's party. What do you say? Actually, we do have a little bit of an agenda today, I guess, because I have a couple of new articles of clothing. I don't know where this lady thinks she's going. I've got new gloves. I've got a new jacket. And we can talk about those, I guess. They are what I refer to as Amazon specials. I've got a Viking Cycle mesh jacket, mesh riding jacket, and some ILM like MotoGP style gloves. I'll put links in the description as well as in my updated channel text. I want to say this jacket was like 49 bucks. I don't even feel like I paid that for it. I know when I looked at it like yesterday on Amazon to check the price, it was 49, but I think I got it a little cheaper than that, maybe 39. You know, a lot of like Amazon sellers will have like a 5%, 10% discount on occasion. I may have gotten it under one of those, I don't recall. But, you know, you guys know I have the Supermoto, like adventure off-road kind of textile jacket. So I wanted something that was like a little more on-road appropriate that didn't, you know, guys, I always think guys who ride like adventure bikes on the street always look kind of ridiculous wearing like their boots and their pants and their jacket. So I wanted something for days like today where I have no intention of getting off the road. I could have something that was a little more appropriate. Also, something that when I do anticipate getting off the road this summer is a little cooler. That textile jacket I have, while awesome and has good padding and everything in it, is really hot. It doesn't ventilate hardly at all, which is great when it's 40 out, but when it's 60, 70, 80, you know, 100 degrees like it gets here in Nevada, it gets to be a little much. So hence the Viking Cycle textile vented mesh jacket. There's a lot of, if you read like the reviews on Amazon, it's got really good reviews. I think it's like 4.5 or 4.8 stars out of 5. But there's a lot of kind of back and forth on whether the jacket has a liner in it. Mine does. It has a zip out liner included. Your mileage may vary, but for me, mine came with a liner, which I do have in today. It's about 60. I've got a sweatshirt and a t-shirt on underneath that, and I am exactly as comfortable as I want to be. Now, when I stopped, like I just got gas before we took off, I was hot that entire time. Just because when you have that many layers on, obviously you don't expel any heat. And then as far as these ILM gloves, I had talked earlier in one of my other videos about being a little bit of a prima donna when it comes to motorcycle gear. Gloves in particular, like I've got just a very particular like form, fit, and function that I'm looking for, and very, very few gloves fit that bill for me. Now, admittedly, some of the things that I want, you don't get in a glove that gives you good protection. I want a glove that, much like a condom, is thin, but at the same time, like, will give me some protection, and those are two, like, very, very conflicting or contradicting things. A thin glove's not going to protect you in a fall, A thick glove's not going to give you very good touch, you know, touch feel. So I have ordered 2 or 3 different pairs of gloves and sent all of them back. Kind of hunting for a feeling I have with those Martian gloves that I've been riding with forever. But those Martian gloves are like ruined. I was riding with them yesterday and I looked down and the right index finger, the left index finger's got a big hole in it. There's a huge abrasion on the outer, like, back side of the hand on the left or on the right hand. Like, they're just kind of coming apart, and that's to be expected from a $15 pair of gloves. The other part that I like have to have is touchscreen capability, because I'm always running the phone that's running the Bluetooth, so I have to take calls. I mean, I don't have to take calls, but I want to be able to take calls, and then I want to be able to skip songs and things like that. So those are a lot of things that I want, and they're hard to get in one package. So the thing I'm dealing with these ILM gloves, I mean, they're great quality. They were $39. I had $20 like on my Amazon account from sending back a pair of gloves. So I got these for basically another $20. They are fantastically put together. Like, they're well built. They've got great padding. Probably some of the best padding I've seen on any glove in recent memory at this price point. But, so there again, like, a lot of padding equals what? Like, very little touch sensitivity. And I can tell you, like, I'm going to give these several rides. I'm not going to give them the boot yet like I did that first pair of gloves I tried the other day. I'm going to give them a few rides because I really like them. I like the way they look. They go with the bike. They go with my jacket. But they are, like, as desensitizing on the handlebars as a glove could be, in my opinion. Also, the pinky fits really weird. All the other fingers, like, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with golf gloves. Like, I golf, and in golf gloves I'm a large cadet. What that means is a big palm and short fingers. So, like, I've got thick fingers and a wide palm, but my fingers are short. So usually the problem I run into is to find a glove that fits my palm. The fingers are like 3/4 of an inch too long. That's not the case with these. These are perfect, with the exception of the pinky. The pinky in this thing is like 1/2 inch too long, and it just feels really goofy. So hopefully, like, once they break in and kind of loosen up, the leather loosens up, because leather, unlike textiles and like faux leather, will break in and kind of, you know, conform to your shape. Sound like a woman, conform to my shape. Once it does that, they should feel better. That's what I'm hoping for anyhow. So we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna hope for that anyway. We're gonna jump up on this curve for a sec. Whee!
One eternity later.
So we're heading up a 15-mile-per-hour zone. We're gonna head up a hill, an on-road hill, cool your jets, that I have seen. So what, like, buses don't have to do 15 miles per hour, only cars? Also, when did school start getting out at 2 p.m.? I'm all over the place, my bad. We're gonna go up a hill on this road that we're on. I think it's called Eagle Canyon Drive. Yes, Eagle Canyon Drive. That I have seen from afar for 2 years and been curious where it went. So we're gonna go find out. I think it's gonna dump us off instead, which will be fine. Not instead, but instead. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Yay, yay. So it looks like this road goes left and then snakes up over top of the hill. Like I said, never been up here before, so pretty area. It's like very non-Nevada when you get these trees, because Nevada's so barren, like, so to see any green is like kind of a big change. I didn't think I was in 5th. See, there's those shoes again, like, screwing me out of a real shift. A lot of trails back here. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not sure who. No shooting, no dumping. I'm not sure who oversees this land. If it's Indian stuff, I guess it's the res, right? The reservation, as opposed to like BLM. My nav's like freaking out because I put in the name of this road just to know how to get to it. So So it's like, make a U-turn, because it, you know, just brought me to like the start. Oh, this is rad up here. This is super nice. I like it a lot. I kind of going the wrong way because everything to see is like back there. Yeah, there's trails all over this. Look at that, yikes. God. I like my anxiety, looking at like those trails like that makes my anxiety just go bananas. And they're on top of that, all this is like really sandy stuff. I guess that would be a popular thing to do here, ride mountain bikes. Man, this is awesome. I had no idea this was back here. This might be like one of my new favorite roads in the area. I'm glad I turned you guys back on because I had turned off the video. Look at that, that goes way up the canyon. Man, this area is bitchin'. This may be future place to come and do some off-roading. I hope this comes out where I think it's going to come out. It very well may not, though. This may lead absolutely nowhere near where I thought it was going to. And if it doesn't, we'll make our way somewhere else. I thought it was going to come over the hill and go that way, but it looks like it just continues to go this way. What I was trying to get was over here. Like, I thought there may be a road up here that goes that way, because I was trying to get over into that valley, but it doesn't look like this is going to go there. This is bitchin' back here. I'm glad I took this. I mean, it's put me a long way from home, but it is super cool. I don't know that this is going to take me anywhere I want to be now that I'm like on it. There's nobody back here. Yeah, this is definitely all reservation back here. Those signs have like Indian headpiece on them. I don't know what tribe this is. I don't even know, shame on me, I don't know what tribe is in town. Yeah, this is not going to take me anywhere near where I thought I was going to go, but just keep cruising and see where we end up. Speed limit is really low, 45 miles an hour. That's not very fast. That's the thing I'm like kind of questioning is like, am I landing in the reservation and I'm not going to be met with open arms, so to speak, because like those two vans were just like straight up Native Americans. So we may stop up here and like take a quick look at the nav and kind of see where this road leads. Because if it like comes out and dumps into Spanish Springs, then I'm all for it. But like if it just keeps kind of going out into more of the wilderness, then probably want to reconsider. All right, I'm going to check the nav. I'll be right back with you.
A few moments later.
Alright, so turns out where we're at, none of these roads actually go anywhere. The road to my right turns into County Road 202 and then dead ends, and then that road we were just on dead ends. So this road that we came in on, Eagle Canyon Drive or whatever, just services the reservation, I guess. And service out here was like really bad. It took me like a good 3 minutes to get GPS coordinates to even pull up to look and see where any of these roads went. I was hoping I could catch a back way back into town, and one of these days, you know, there's a possibility that I can. And when I say one of these days, like once I take a look at the area from Google Maps or whatever, but I don't know enough about it to just kind of blindly head off into nothing. There's a road, did we come in that way? I guess we had to have come in that way. I was gonna say that road definitely goes right. Yeah, that's the road we came in on. Kind of tough to tell, like, because it's such a drastic turn here. Sorry I'm all snooty again. It's definitely gotten cold out here for sure. You get north of town and like one of the towns is called Cold Springs because on average it's every bit of 10 degrees if not more colder than Reno. And this is actually further north than Cold Springs, so you know, if it was 60 or 58 in Reno, it's probably barely 50 up here. God, pretty area though. Jeez. I'm glad I found it. I want to do some more exploring, like figure out what, you know, what goes where, because surely there's another way in and out of here instead of this one road. I mean, I guess it could just be, but alright guys, well, I just received a call and I have to go to work. No big deal. Like I told you earlier, my work is at a moment's notice. So we're gonna wrap it up today. Like I said, no place to be, nowhere to go. We ended up somewhere cool anyway. So as always, thanks for riding along. It's great having you with me. Throw me a like, throw me a subscription, throw me a comment, you know, any of those shenanigans that you would normally do on YouTube stuff. But for now, this is 775 Supermoto signing off. We will see you next time. Later, guys.